talk about how to be confident. So yeah, if you guys are interested, keep watching. I'm just gonna be using my mom's Morphe palette. I don't know, it's like the all matte one. I wasn't always confident, and I'm not the most confident person either, but I'm definitely not as insecure as I used to be. I used to get bullied when I was little, especially because like my ears, and I looked like a boy because I have pretty strong features. So maybe up until like high school I was bullied and stuff, but it wasn't until college where I gained some confidence, and I have to thank my roommates for that. They helped me get out of my shell. I don't know, I just had awesome roommates, so shout out to Tanisha and Ali. College definitely, oh, there's a fly. College definitely gave me more confidence. I used to think I was ugly. I don't think I'm ugly right now, and there's no problem with that. If you think you're pretty or you're hot or whatever, you know, go ahead and think that. Like, everybody deserves to be happy and to like love themselves. So one thing I did is I stopped comparing myself so much to other girls. And it's hard because in college there's a lot of girls. Like, I was insecure freshman year because I was like, oh, like, boys don't like me. Like, there's all these girls with like better bodies than me, nicer hair, nicer faces and stuff like that. But eventually I just like stopped caring. One reason is because like I felt like I had no one to impress. So I just began falling in love with myself. Like, I'm still in a process of loving myself, but what I mean by that is I stopped picking my imperfections, basically. And I used to wear more makeup, so that made me really confident. A lot of people, not in like conceited way or anything, like compliment me and stuff. And my whole life I used to ignore those compliments because I wouldn't believe it. But I started believing them, and you should too. You should believe the compliments that people tell you. And when you start believing it, you're gonna start feeling better about yourself. So I don't know, someone told me a long time ago that she would basically wake up every morning and look at herself in the mirror and tell herself, you're beautiful. So I tried that a few times and it does work. I have heard the saying, fake it till you make it. So fake loving yourself till you love yourself. I don't know, I used to be really bad to the point where like every single day in high school I would cry before taking the bus because I felt worthless. I felt like I wasn't good enough. I don't know, it's like a mental thing. Like, I know a lot of girls go through this. It can either be because of something someone said to you. Sorry, I'm like itchy. It can be because of a guy. It can be just because you simply compare yourself, or you base your value, you base your looks on like how many likes you can get or how many people talk to you and stuff like that. So you just have to stop caring. Only think about yourself. Don't compare yourself, not in a bad way, like, how do I say this? Don't spend your days, because what I would do is I would spend my day scrolling on Instagram, looking through all these like pretty girls' profiles, supermodels, you know. You have to stop doing that, and you have to just distract yourself. Do stuff that you love, stuff that makes you happy. And you have to truly believe that you are beautiful. And like I said, it's not easy. It's not going to be fast. Right now I'm really confident. I do think I'm beautiful. I think I'm smart. But, you know, like every girl, sometimes you catch yourself slipping because you place your worth in either a guy or a girl. So when it comes to stuff like that, and you go through issues, you let it take a toll on your self-esteem, and that's just not good. That is something I am working with personally. Not gonna lie to you guys, I'm just gonna be real, because we're talking about how to be confident, and I am confident, but not like 100%. So you have to love yourself with and without makeup. You guys see that I always film without makeup, basically. I wasn't like that in high school. I wouldn't let anybody see me without makeup. I couldn't go anywhere if I didn't have my eyelashes done. And then sophomore year in college, I started that again. I couldn't go out if I didn't have fake eyelashes on. So it was just this really bad cycle. And I did have someone in my life that helped me love myself and encouraged me that I didn't need makeup, but there's nothing wrong with wearing makeup. So if you do wear it and you like it, don't feel bad. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. I love wearing makeup too. I'm just lazy. So yeah, it wasn't just by myself. I had somebody else who taught me to love how I looked. Anyway, so while going to the gym, they make you feel better about yourself, you shouldn't depend solely on that, just like a guy or a girl, to determine your value. Because when the makeup's gone, you have to love yourself. Whether you gain or lose weight, you have to love yourself. And I know it is I know it isn't easy, but I don't know, you just have to truly believe it. Like, walk out your door and say, I'm beautiful, you know, I feel beautiful, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Like, if someone tells me I'm ugly, I'm not gonna think I'm ugly. I'm just gonna be like, okay, well, I think I'm beautiful, and that's all that matters, you know. You have family that loves you, you have friends that love you, and you love yourself. So what more do you need? At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what your classmates say. It doesn't matter what anybody else says, because you're you. You can't change yourself. That's one thing I had a hard time accepting when I was younger, is I had a lot of kind of like self-hatred towards how I looked. I wasn't happy with my looks, and people kept telling me, you know, like, you have to love yourself, you only have one life, one body, etc. So, you know, I came to learn that this is how I'm gonna look. And I feel like plastic surgery is no different than wearing makeup, because either way you're altering how you look. So whatever makes you feel beautiful, then you should do it. That's just my opinion. I mean, I don't think I would ever get plastic surgery, but I don't really see anything wrong with it unless like people lie about it and you like deceive people, because then like girls are gonna start comparing themselves to you and they're gonna ask like, why this, why that, like, why wasn't I born like her, when in reality you weren't born like that. And I totally have nothing against plastic surgery, but I'm saying that because I used to compare myself a lot to this one model from Instagram. I was like obsessed with her. I thought she was perfect, like the perfect Latina and stuff like that. And I was watching one of her YouTube videos like, what, 5 years later, and it turns out she's had a lot of plastic surgery. And it's crazy to think that I, as like a teen girl, was hating myself because I didn't look like her, but she wasn't born like that. So it gives girls unrealistic expectations of what they think they should look like. And I don't know, I feel like if you're just open about it and you tell people the truth, you know, it's fine. Like, you do you, do all the changes you want, you know. So yeah. And then what else? I don't know. I used to think that I was ugly because boys wouldn't talk to me. I don't know why. A lot of people are shocked when I say that. People actually don't talk to me. If you're like Hispanic, you know that when your family gets together, they're like, oh, y el novio, or like pretendientes or whatever. I'm just like, none. Like, nobody really tries to. I don't know if it's because of my face, because I look mean sometimes, or I don't know. I've heard a lot of reasons why people might not talk to me, especially guys, but that really affected me. I was like, if I'm so pretty, or if I'm as pretty as everybody says I am, like, why can't I get a guy? Why can't I keep a guy? Why isn't a guy like, basically, like, why does nobody want me? That's how I was my freshman year of college. Because literally, like, people always say, like, oh, you're pretty, blah, blah, blah. But, like, nobody, like, zero boys, were interested in me at the beginning of college. I mean, eventually at the end of freshman year, someone was. But, that's because they had turned into my best friend, which sadly, I don't talk to them anymore. But, you know, I know some girls go through the same thing. You place your worth on the wrong things in life when your worth should be between, like, yourself. Nobody can determine how beautiful you are, because like, people say beauty is inside and out. Someone might not have the best looks, but your personality can be so amazing that everybody's just gonna think you're, like, so beautiful, and everybody's gonna admire you, and they're just gonna think you have a beautiful soul and stuff like that. So looks aren't everything, guys. That's another thing I learned. You know, someone should like me for me, not for who I look like. That's why also, if someone does try to talk to me now, I don't really give people chances that easily, because I go for personality. My first boyfriend in high school, he was my best friend for like a year, and I was never into him. Like, the moment I saw him, I was like, ugh, boy. But he ended up having a really nice personality, so, you know, I fell for him, and we dated for a year and stuff, and then we broke up. And then later on, my freshman year of college, at the end, there was another kid who was trying to talk to me, and I was just like, but we ended up getting close. Like, I would tell him my problems, and I started falling for him because I thought he had a nice personality. That's another thing. I fall for people's personalities too quick, because I always end up, I don't know why I can't talk today, guys. I always end up getting hurt in the end, so I feel like I'm just gonna be a single cat lady who comes back from the hospital, her night shift, comes and feeds her dogs and cats, because, I don't know. I'm tired. I'm tired of being hurt. Ew, I look so white, guys. I hope it's just the lighting, because people are coming to my house today and I don't want to look, like, scary. Okay, so what was I saying? Yeah. And then my most recent relationship, it started kind of fast, but it was also because of personality. I tend to fall for people who are here for me for my problems. Like, people, I don't know how to explain it. Basically, when a guy's there for you through it all, and then, I don't know, I guess, like, my heart's just like, and then I, like, fall in love or whatever. But, yeah, that's that. The reason I say that is I'm not being mean, but a lot of people, like, the people I've been really, really into, a lot of people say that they're not attractive, and usually I thought that at first too when I met those guys, but, like, once I fall for someone, like, everything about them becomes perfect to me. Like, they're not even ugly to me, they're literally, like, the hottest person on earth. So that's how I know I fall for personality, because I end up falling for guys that I think were not cute, and guys that I thought I would never, ever in my life be with. But I don't know. That's why sometimes I'm like, does somebody like me for me, or just because like how I look? So that's why when guys like try to hit me up like too fast, I'm like, okay, you don't even know me. Like, are you just talking to me because of the way I look? Because like, what if I'm mean, or what if I'm like psycho? You don't know, but you're over here trying to hit me up. With or without makeup, I love myself. I've been through a stage where I hate makeup, and I think I look so much better without makeup. And then I've been through a stage where I wear a lot of makeup and I feel like a supermodel. And you should too. But the important thing is, you need to love your skin the way it is. So, you know, it's cool and all, you feel beautiful with makeup, but you should feel beautiful without it too. You need to love your flaws, your imperfections. I don't know. And I'm not the only one. I know everybody goes through like bullying, or mostly everybody. And everybody has their own insecurities. Like, I still have insecurities, but I try not to let them bother me because I know I'm beautiful. And that's the attitude you have to have. You have to not care. Like, I used to be so shy. I would get anxiety like standing in front of a crowd of people, and I still do. Like, I get nervous, especially if I walk like in front of a group of guys or something. I feel like I start walking weird and I get anxious because I'm just like no, don't look at me. Like, it just makes me uncomfortable when people like stare. Some girls like it. I honestly don't. But everybody's different. It is what it is. I wish I was slim thick, but I'm not. God didn't make me like that naturally, and it's okay. I don't know, I'm really at this point in life where I don't care. Maybe it's because I'm almost done with college and like I'm basically gonna, you know, move on with life. I'm gonna start working as a nurse. I'm gonna have my own apartment, and I'm not gonna have time to be like thinking about my insecurities and stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna have to be an adult, let all of that stuff go, and live my life. So you just have to think of it this way. Wake up and slay the day. Just be confident in who you are. And once you're confident, people are gonna be like, they're gonna believe you're confident, you know? And that's a good thing. Other girls are gonna be like, wow, you know, I want to be that confident. But then you will have people who are going, ugh. This is so, guys, I just look like I didn't sleep. You're gonna have people who are gonna think you're conceited, that you're like cocky or whatever. I know some people think I'm like that because I have a lot of selfies on Instagram, and I post selfies on Snapchat like every day. But I don't know, they make me happy. It's not that I'm conceited, it's not that I want attention. It's just something I like. I like taking pictures. It makes me feel pretty. I like to feel pretty. There's nothing wrong with being, there's nothing wrong with feeling pretty, and there's nothing wrong at all about being confident. And I would 1,000 times prefer being called conceited than to be as insecure as I used to be. So you have to have that mentality and not care. Don't care what people say. Like, trust me, guys, a lot of people think I'm conceited when they don't know that I actually have a lot of insecurities, but I don't care. Like, I hide them. I don't let them ruin my day or anything, because there's so many things people can point out about themselves, but what's that gonna do, you know? And I straightened my hair today, kind of. I managed it. My hair is so disgusting too. That's something I don't like. God gave me rough, coarse, thick hair. It's like so, it's never shiny, it's thick, it's like, ugh. But I have to accept it. It's not, you know, life could be worse. It's just my hair. So don't let what anybody else says about you affect you, because it's not true. Basically, the number one key is not caring what anybody says. And I don't care. Like, there's a lot of people who are probably like, oh, she's not even that pretty. Like, she acts like she's so pretty. But, you know, it's my life. It's who I am. Why should I feel bad about myself? Why should I feel ugly just because, like, somebody else doesn't think I'm, like, that pretty? So, you shouldn't be like that either. You shouldn't care. Do you, boo. And if you're a guy, no, I know guys can't wear makeup, but just be yourself. Beauty basically radiates from within, you know. What's good about like something that looks appealing but tastes nasty, you know? Like the apple's pretty but it's rotten on the inside. So at the end of the day, it comes down to what's in here, not out here. This is just like a plus for whoever like dates you or for yourself. But yeah, we need to stop basing ourselves on our looks. There's more to life than that. There's more to yourself than that. And the day you realize that is the day you'll feel free, the day you'll be happy. It's just when you're gonna start to feel like you're living life. I still struggle with a few things, but I'm not sad about my looks anymore. I'll probably make, I don't know, I'm not ready to make like a super personal video. But just know that I'm not all perfect like this video. I do cry a lot. That's why my eyelashes look kind of ugly. You know, I do let boys get to me sometimes. I let how they treat me affect me, but I always have these moments where I realize my worth. I realize who I am. I realized how my parents raised me to be. You need to realize how much people love you, how much your friends love you, how much your family loves you. And not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna think you're pretty. Not everybody is gonna see your true worth. And that's life, as sad and unfair as it is. It's just life. So all you can do is love yourself, be the best you, and live your best life every day. Even though I struggle a lot with that because school, breakups, everything. I'm learning though. We can learn together. We need to know that there's always a bright side. Things always get better. Even though if you're like me, if you're in the tunnel and you can't see the end, you can't see the light at the end, all I know is it'll come one day. I feel like I always cry in my videos. You know, you never know how long it's gonna take. Only God knows, you know. But all you can do is just live day by day and love yourself. Because it will get better. Whatever it is you're going through personally. Sorry guys, my mom interrupted me while I was getting emotional. So, I turned my camera off. Anyways, what I was saying. Whatever you're going through, school, breakup, I don't know, family problems, self-esteem problems, any problem you may have in life, I know it's hard to think that it's gonna get better. And if you're watching this because you have like a low self-esteem, I know it's hard to think that you're ever gonna love yourself, but you'll get there one day. It's a process and it takes long. Trust me, it wasn't easy to start thinking that I'm beautiful, to, you know, get comfortable taking as many pictures as I do. It wasn't easy to even start this YouTube. Like, I started it because somebody encouraged me to, and I was really scared at first. I thought people would make fun of me. I thought people would be like, oh, who does she think she is, blah blah blah. But I don't care. I made this YouTube for a lot of people who want to get into the nursing program, for my friends who want to watch it, for my family members. I didn't make it for people who just don't like me. I made it for myself. I think it's fun. I like editing it. I like recording, talking to you guys if I know you or not. You know, it's just really heartwarming. The videos that I made, my Hessie videos, I made them because when I was struggling to get into the nursing program, I didn't have this kind of help. All of the videos are kind of like outdated. There's nothing from like the recent Hessie. And I took advantage of my good score and of the knowledge I had to make some videos to help people who went through what I went through, because it's really hard. You feel like you're alone. And I just wanted to make this channel, you know, it's going to be random stuff, but it's going to be nursing stuff too, just to show that like you're not alone and nursing school is possible. And it feels nice to think that like sometimes you matter to people. I didn't think anybody was going to care about my channel, but I have people asking for my help daily, like my notes, and sometimes I forget or I get caught up with school, but I always send them, and it just makes me happy to think that like some people are getting, you know, usage, they're getting something out of my channel. Some people care, some people like want my help, and not like bragging, not in any way, you know, as humble as I can be, like it's you guys who really like make me happy right now. It makes me really happy that like 2 to 3 like new people every day message me for my anatomy notes for Hessie. It makes me feel good, like I'm doing something good with my life. It makes me happy to help people, to know that I'm giving someone out there hope, and just stuff like that. So enough being emotional, but yeah, just if you need someone to talk to, my social media is down below. I don't know how to say this, but like me, out of like a lot of people, I've gone through a lot emotionally and mentally, so I understand, and don't be afraid to like message me, especially if you don't know me. I won't tell. I'm really understanding, because I've, you know, been there, gone through that, still going through that. No one's perfect. I haven't reached the level where I want to be at yet. I still have a lot to grow. So if you ever need someone, or you find yourself in a place where you just need to vent to someone, feel free to message me, guys. Please, 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 please don't hesitate, because I know what it feels like to feel alone. And I'm sorry. Okay, a lot of the things about my channel, or just the person I am in general, is I don't want people to go through what I went through. Like the Hessie videos, I don't want people to struggle. I don't want people to like think they're not gonna get into nursing school because they can't find the help they need. I don't want you guys to be like sad over stuff or be insecure, because I've been there. So I really just want to help people before they like go through what I go through, or while they're going through it, because nobody deserves stuff like that, and everybody deserves happiness. So yeah, guys, I'm done being emotional. I'm sorry. I cry a lot. If you know me, if you personally know me and you're my friend at like GCU, or you're my family member, I cry for like I'm like the most sensitive, emotional, like, I don't know. I'm too sensitive. I always say that God gave me too many emotions, which has backfired me in some situations, but it is what it is. life is life. But yeah, guys, I know you guys probably clicked on this to learn about confidence, and then I just rambled off about random stuff and started crying. You guys were probably like, what? Like, rewinding, and you're just like, wait, what? What happened? But yeah, guys, sorry to make this video so long. Hope you guys liked it, and if you didn't, then I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, guys, have a great day. Bye.